Well, good morning, everyone. This is Ray G with eXp Realty here in the Sunshine State. We cover an area that is pretty large, actually, from Daytona down to the bottom of Brevard County and points west to about I-4. We've got a good sized team here, and we are in the business of buying and selling real estate and helping our clients get some great deals on their properties. I am in the process of selling about 7 properties right now. We try and keep about 7 in process at any given moment. So that's our general goal here. Today I wanted to talk about some developments in the housing market here in Florida. The elections are over in Florida, and I expect there's going to be some changes in attitudes toward home buying. It's kind of early to tell, but I have seen some early signs of the market coming back to life. We also have the end of the year coming up. That is going to be something I'm going to be talking about for tax purposes. It's great to have a house under contract and sold or bought before the end of the year. In the past week, we've added 536 new listings just to Brevard County alone. 343 have closed, 49 expired, and we have a total of 395 homes under contract at this moment in time. So 112 houses that were under contract are back on the market, which means the contract fell through for one reason or another. Could be financing, it could be an inspection issue, but there's all sorts of things that can cause a property to fall through during the contract process. 587 new houses are coming to add to the inventory as we speak, and they'll be on the market within about 21 days. 573 had to change their prices in the last 2 weeks. That means that there are more sellers in the market right now than there are buyers. This is an interesting phenomenon. Technically speaking, we still are in a seller's market. That can swing either way for a little while, but I can tell you that buyers right now who are on the fence have their choice of homes. The home satisfaction rate should rise with this kind of a market. The fact is that during the last couple of years, we had homes on the market for minutes in most cases, and there were multiple offers. If you really, really loved the house, you'd put in an awesome offer, and chances are you'd be outbid anyway. So you didn't get the house you wanted, you got the house you could get. And sometimes it took 2 or 3 tries to do that with all the multiple offers that we had. Anyway, that has changed. We now have over 2,738 houses on the market today. 2,036 of them are single family homes, and that is up. Historically, that's actually a pretty normal number for Brevard County. However, sellers are used to having 450 single family homes on the market. And now we have 2,036. For the last 2 years of COVID and all that other stuff, we have had a very, very short supply of homes, and literally they lasted a few minutes on the market in some cases. Today, buyers are so used to struggling to put the best possible offer forward, and they, in most cases, don't even need to do that anymore. They can put an offer together that they feel is a good deal and get the home that they desire in this market. This is going to ebb and flow. I see a surge in the market over the last 24 hours, actually, and I'm in a multiple offer situation right now for a home in Orlando for my buyer. And that is a rarity in this market. So maybe that's coming back a little bit. I don't know. But there are a lot of houses on the market. What I'm seeing is that people who are buying houses today are not looking for fixer-uppers. They are looking for something they can move right into, and they want to get it for at or under their appraised value. The sellers, because there are fewer buyers, are sometimes allowing this to happen. They really don't have a lot of choice, and the other choice is just leave it on the market. The satisfaction number is probably going to rise in today's market because people are buying the houses that they want rather than the ones that they could get in the old market. Mind you, this swung in a matter of weeks. One day we had 450 houses on the market back in April. And then by May, we had 650, and then 800, and then 1,000, and like I say, 2,036 in Brevard County just at this moment. I don't expect the numbers to add up to a seller's market for too much longer. So sellers have to be aware that we have this issue. We are no longer in the driver's seat so much. I mean, within reason. If you have a beautiful house, it will sell. If it's a move-in condition home, it will sell. You're just not going to get that 10, 15% over appraised value for it anymore. So the pricing on these things is extremely important when we go into selling your home. Buyers are still afraid, though. They believe that home prices are going to continue to fall and that their investment may lose value once they have it. While I can't guarantee this won't happen, Florida has nearly 1,000 people a day coming to it still. And every single day, we've got 1,000 people moving to Florida. Buyers still need a place to live. There's not all that many of them, you know. They're moving here, they're renting for a little while, but eventually they're going to buy. The demand is there, and I expect it to rise over the next couple of months as we reach the end of the year. Interest rates are always a real big deal. I always say that you marry the house, you don't marry the interest rate. The interest rate is going to be here, and it's going to be there, and it's going to go up, and it's going to come back down. Eventually, it has to come back down. It just has to. I mean, it's unsustainable to have it at 7 or 8% or higher for all that long. This is really designed to take money out of the money supply, and they just can't do it for very long. We've got a national debt, and right now it's about $585 billion a year for the debt service. And with the interest rates going up to where they are, it could be over $1 trillion a year, which incidentally is about a third of the national budget. So anyway, or a little less than a third, I should say. So we are definitely not going to stay with interest rates this long. So my suggestion to you is go ahead and buy it. Get your interest rate as low as you can right now, and then after the interest rates come back down, just refi. There goes my two cats running through the house and destroying things. All right, so interest rates are higher than they were. It does make your dream home less affordable. Some people will not be able to buy the same house they were looking at 6 months ago. However, you will have your choice in whatever price range you are able to afford. Okay, so let me leave you with some math. A rental is still not a great deal. When you're paying rent, you are paying 100% interest, not 7% interest. So it's pretty important that you know that and understand that every single month that you're paying out that $1,250 to $3,000 a month for a rental, you are paying 100% interest. It's going to go directly to the landlord. The landlord has his expenses and so forth, and it's not the world's do all end all for the landlord either. But I can tell you that for a renter, you are not making money when you are renting a house. So let me do a little math for you. A rental property is at $2,500 a month, which is not uncommon. For the next year, it'll cost you $30,000. You get nothing back. You get to live there. In some cases, in today's market, I can get you the perfect home for $30,000 less than asking. It really depends on how they price it. So the point is that over the next year, you will waste $30,000 renting that you could have otherwise put into your own home and paid only 7% instead of 100% interest. Okay, so that's it for me. This is Ray with eXp Realty here in Brevard County, Florida. The Space Coast. We're going to see a big rocket go up tonight or tomorrow morning at about 1:30. So stay tuned for that. This is an exciting place to live. We've got the most beautiful beaches. We're well protected from really heavy weather, and we have a great deal of things to do. Florida, I can tell you, is a great place to live. It's been very good to me. I'm a transplant as well from upstate New York. And I would love to help you find the perfect home. So call me anytime, Ray G at eXp Realty. The phone number is 321-362-2380. And I can find you a home that you will love. Just give me a call and let's do it. Have a great day.